All right, welcome back to another episode of Fluent Vibe English. Today, we're diving into a topic that is so universal yet deeply subjective: happiness. What truly makes life fulfilling and joyful? We're going to explore this intriguing theme through the lens of different cultures.
Ooh, I love that. Happiness is such a broad topic. So are we going to discuss specific countries or just general cultural practices? Like, is there a world map of happiness? Haha.
Great question. We'll touch on specific habits from various cultures, such as gratitude practices, community ties, mindfulness, and the pursuit of meaningful work. For instance, in Japan, they have this fascinating concept called ikigai. It really emphasizes finding what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can actually be paid for.
Wait, hold on. Ikigai? That sounds like a magical word. How do you spell that? Is it just about finding a job, or is it deeper than that, like something from a self-help book?
Haha, it's spelled I-K-I-G-A-I, and it's definitely profound. It's about purpose and fulfillment. Imagine waking up every day feeling driven by a sense of purpose, like you're contributing to something bigger than yourself. It's like being the hero in your own life story.
Yeah, totally. That's like, following your passion, right? But what if someone's passion is, like cooking, but they can't figure out how to make a living out of it? It's like, they could just end up as a passionate home chef with no meal ticket.
That's the beauty of Ikigai. It encourages you to find intersections, so they could share their cooking skills through community classes or start a food blog. It's all about creativity and thinking outside the box. Often, happiness is found by creatively connecting our passions to our skills.
Wow, that's a super cool angle. It's almost like, a puzzle where all the pieces need to fit together. What about gratitude? I've heard that practicing gratitude can significantly boost happiness, like the ultimate life hack.
Exactly. In India, they have this fantastic practice called sanskar, which involves giving thanks daily. People express gratitude for even the smallest things, like a meal or a beautiful sunrise. Research indicates that practicing gratitude can actually rewire our brains towards a more positive outlook.
Oh, I love that. So, if someone were to keep a gratitude journal, is that similar? Like, could I write about my favorite cup of coffee or the cat that just makes my day?
Absolutely. Keeping a gratitude journal is one of the simplest yet effective practices. Just jotting down 3 things you appreciate each day can shift your mindset dramatically. It doesn't have to be grand, sometimes. It's about those little moments, like your favorite song playing unexpectedly on the radio.
Oh, I get that. Like, when I hear a certain song, it's almost like time freezes, and I'm just happy. It's, those simple moments can actually hit home harder than anything else, right?
Exactly. In several cultures, communal gatherings emphasize togetherness as a source of happiness. For instance, in Hispanic cultures, family plays a massive role in joy. They come together for meals, celebrations, and casual catch-ups. This connection indeed fosters deep satisfaction and happiness.
Oh, wow. So like, should I throw more dinner parties? Because my friends and I mostly just grab tacos and watch movies, haha. We need some of that familial joy.
Haha, why not? Food has this incredible power to bring people together. It's about creating those shared experiences. You don't need to go all out. Gathering for simple meals can create lasting bonds and quick bursts of happiness.
That's true. And speaking of work, do different cultures perceive work differently in terms of happiness? I mean, does it all boil down to the 9-to-5 grind?
Great point. In Scandinavian countries, there's a massive emphasis on work-life balance. They often pursue jobs that not only allow them to contribute, but also afford time to enjoy life outside of work. It's not just about the job title, but the freedom the job provides.
Wow, that's so different from the hustle culture we have here, huh? It feels like we're incessantly chasing success, like we've got to be busy to be happy. It's like an endless race.
Exactly. There's this wonderful saying in Denmark, hygge, which promotes coziness and togetherness. It reminds us to slow down and savor the little things in life, whether it's sharing a cup of coffee or curling up with a good book.
Oh, that's so comforting. I could really use a bit of that in my life. So, have you got any practical advice for our listeners to cultivate that happiness right now?
Yes. To get started, I suggest taking a moment each day to reflect on what you're grateful for. Create a small ritual around it. Also, prioritize time with friends or family. Cook a meal together, have deep conversations, or even watch dogs chase their tails in a park. Find joy in the small things.
Ooh, I'm definitely gonna try that. Gratitude, community, and just, being present. I love it. Like, it sounds simple but effective.
Yes. And remember, happiness is a journey, not a destination. It's about weaving those little moments into the fabric of our lives, day by day.
Awesome. So let's go out there and find our happiness, everyone. Thanks for joining us on this delicious deep dive into happiness.
Anytime. Until next time, keep vibing.
Totally. We'll catch you all later with your happiness hats on.
All right, welcome back to Fluent Vibe English, everyone. Today's episode is a game changer as we explore something we can all relate to: the power of saying no. Creating boundaries that protect you. Seriously. Have you ever experienced how freeing it is to simply say that little word?
Yeah. You know, it's funny. I feel like saying no brings a ton of baggage. I mean, have you ever wanted to say no but just didn't? It's like you're thrown into a mental wrestling match.
Oh, totally. Picture this. Your boss comes to you with another project, and you're there thinking, but I'm already juggling 3 flaming swords here. Coot. Laughs. The pressure to say yes can be overwhelming because we want to appear helpful, right?
Right. So, what do you think makes saying no so challenging for folks? Is it fear of rejection or wanting to keep everything smooth? I can't even count the times I said yes and then just regretted it.
Exactly. It often boils down to this inherent fear of disappointing others. We're conditioned to equate saying yes with being nice. In reality, though, overcommitting can really harm our mental health. I often advise my clients that stretching themselves too thin can lead to burnout.
Ooh, burnout. That's a big word. It feels like running on empty, right? Like, if you're a car that never gets fueled, one day you're just gonna break down. Fate worse than death.
Yes, that's such a perfect analogy. When you're perpetually saying yes, you're draining your tank until you're low on gas. And then, when you finally say no, it's like you've transformed into this yes monster, snapping at everyone because you've run out of patience.
Yikes. The yes monster, haha. Okay, let's get down to it. So how can someone start to say no without feeling like they're igniting a bomb in the office or at home?
Great question. One simple strategy is to practice assertive communication. For example, you could say, I really wish I could help, but I can't commit to this right now. It's clear and doesn't open the door for negotiation. Times pauses. What do you think?
I like that. But, what if someone pushes back? It's like a tug-of-war game.
Right? You're standing your ground while they keep pulling. Times laughs. In situations like that, staying calm is key. You could respond with, I understand you need my help, but I have to prioritize my current workload first. Let's find another time. This way, you're keeping the relationship respectful while still asserting your boundaries.
Wow, I can really see how that can work. It's almost like standing your ground a bit. But what about in family situations? Saying no to your mom feels like a declaration of war.
Oh my goodness, yes. Family dynamics can complicate things so much. You have to remember that families are often steeped in their own traditions that are tough to challenge. Starting with clear and gentle honesty can make a big difference. You might say, "I love you and want to support you, but I can't take that on right now." You'd be surprised how effective that can be.
Wow, that's like a gentle bomb. But, what if you use that approach and they still react negatively? I mean, that's a bit intimidating.
It can feel intimidating for sure, but here's the reality. You can't control how others react, only how you respond. If they don't understand, that's their issue, not yours. Your well-being must come first.
That's such an important reminder. It's like on a plane. You need to put your own oxygen mask on before you help others. But what about social events? I feel so overwhelmed at parties.
Ah, yes, social boundaries. Those can be tricky. It's perfectly okay to say, "I need some time to recharge." People will appreciate your honesty. After all, it's your social life too.
Haha. I can totally see myself saying, I need to recharge my social batteries instead of giving them the classic, "I'm going to become a hermit" excuse.
Exactly. It's all about positioning it positively. Remember that boundaries aren't walls. They're fences that keep you safe while allowing good things in.
Oh, I love that metaphor. So what's our parting advice for the listeners?
Listeners, I want you to start small. Begin by practicing saying no in low-pressure situations, like declining an invitation or turning down an extra project at work. Remember, saying no is ultimately saying yes to yourself. Be confident, be kind, and you'll have those boundaries in place before you know it.
Yes! Let's break out the confetti for the confident no-sayers. Laughs. Thanks for all the insights today.
Absolutely. Until next time, keep those vibes fluent, everyone.